Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Star Rail, and in today's video, I want to show you the teams I've done. It's my first time as a new player, my first time ever taking down Stage 12 of Memory of Chaos. Now, we haven't got the full 3-star. We didn't quite get there on Stage 11 or 12. We missed the 20 cycles, right, just because of damage. I've got the actual teams. I did this on my phone just while I was watching TV there this evening. But I just want to show you the teams. I think it's kind of cool to see. Like, I thought this one first, like, Sam's bloody tough. My goodness. Actually, a really tough fight. But I thought it'd be cool to, yeah, show you my teams. Honestly, a couple of them are pretty, there's a lot of work that needs to be done on them. So I thought it was interesting that I was actually able to take down MoC. Obviously, we're missing the cycles. I think it was 13 cycles it took me to do. I had 13 cycles remaining, sorry. So for stage 12, but man, like I didn't expect to get this far for ages. Like I kind of thought it would be way more difficult. I guess like the sort of difficult stuff I've been really seeing was, people zero cycling, which we're obviously a long way away from. But let me show you what we did. So first up on stage 9. So stage 9 was interesting because we had this one was quite a little bit tricky. Normally my teams are the other way around. Like for stage 10, this is normally what I'm doing. We've got a dot team with Sampo, Black Swan, Bailu, and then Pela. This team is pretty terrible in terms of relics. Like, my god, their gear sucks. This team is really hard carried by the particular effect of this particular MoC. We were actually able to kill the Trotter fairly well, thanks to this effect. And then the Trotter was doing a ton of damage. So, yeah, that's basically what this was. We were hard carried by this team, by this. And this is my main team here, which was the Jing Yuan, hyper carry with the Jing Yuan, and a Sparkle buffing, and then Aventurine, who's a real hard carry. Now, again, for stage 9, we had to swap Aventurine into the dot team just so they could survive. So like Jing Yuan being the right affinity was able to tear through this, and he was sort of helped by the Jing Yuan, and even the Bailu all being lightning. So that was quite nice. Their damage of the team goes way down without Aventurine. I'll show you why when we come to the gearing. Basically, it breaks all their broken keel sets. Don't work without him there. But Aventurine was super helpful for this. Not only is he the right affinity, so he was really breaking this monkey super effectively, but also his shields reflecting damage helped us take it down. So that's how we beat stage 9 and 10. And I think we've come over here. So stage 11, again, same thing. We had our Jing Yuan team for side 1, and then we had the dot team for side 2, and then for stage 12, dot team for stage 1, which actually worked out great because we got the double win DPS. That was really nice. And then Sam's actually weak to a few elements, but Jing Yuan really smashed it. And honestly, though, Aventurine hard carried this. Like, literally, at the end of the fight, Jing Yuan was on 1 HP. I think, Jing Yuan was at about 200 HP. Like, they were very low. They were being worn down, but the Aventurine shields were keeping us going. In fact, very rarely did the shields even get broken. And he doesn't even have the best gear, but very rarely were the shields actually broken. It was just I don't even know how this boss works exactly, but when we were taking turns, we were taking damage. When he was in like his fire mode, I don't know, but look, that's what we did. So let me show you the two teams and what we've got going on. Let me show you the dot team first, which is the terrible team. So Sampo is in first. Now the reason Sampo's in, I actually have an E6 Sampo from when I was pulling for, I think it's for Jing Yuan. I got the E6 Sampo. He just pulled Sampo after Sampo. So that's great. Obviously, that's making Sampo way stronger. He seems like he's naked in the last one. I don't know why. But Sampo's coming in. He's level 75 right now. Terrible relics, guys, and stats. So his traces, he's up at like sort of 5+2 and 5+2, 4+2 here, 2+1. He does have most of the big ones. Like, so this one's quite nice to survive. Take less damage, which is good. 375. He has, it's Showtime. Super Imposition. Now, this was Super Imposition 3 when we cleared it. From being able to clear a bunch of this MoC, I was actually able to buy another copy. And this is now Super Imposition 4. Now, the great thing about this, and why I'm saying my relics suck. So, great. We do more damage with these stacks of Trick. When our effect hit rate is 80% or higher, we get some attack. Well, Sampo's effect hit rate right now is 31.8%. Oh, it's so... I'm sorry. I know it sucks, but I literally have no relics. So Sampo's over here. We actually do have him, because again, I have... On my account, we have no effect hit rate relics. Literally none. I think we've got maybe a couple 4-star. I've got one 4-star. It's actually on Gwynaifin. Maybe I should switch that over. I was using Gwynaifin. Then I switched her with Pela. We got some more relics this week from doing our Echo of War, but no effect. I've got no effect hit rate. So look, he is in a crit damage chest. It's literally just so he does more. I don't know. We probably should put him in something else. He has attack percent boots. These should really be speed. He's got a headpiece, which sucks. And he has gloves, which suck. He does have, I think, okay. He's got, like, okay relics here. He's got the Pan-Cosmic Commercial Enterprise, which is nice. So that gives him 10% effect hit rate. That's 1/3 of his effect hit rate right there. He's getting, I guess, a little bit of attack from that. Not much, but a little bit. This is not amazing. It's only at 9. I think this is probably not great yet. Break effect. It does have 3.8% effect hit rate, though, but it's kind of not great. So I don't think I'm going to roll it higher. He's in pretty dire state, but he's doing the job. We beat it. Black Swan, then. She's in better gear, but still pretty dreadful. So, for example, she is super slow at 102, but she's got really high attack, and her effect hit rate is 50.6, which is better than Sampo, but still absolutely dreadful. She has In the Name of the World S1. I will switch them, actually. Because I think Sampo does his skill more than she does her skill. So I actually will switch them around. But for now, it's fine. Like, she does 24% more damage to debuffed enemies. That's good. This is 9 times 3. So this is now stronger. Actually, now it's super imposition 4. It's now stronger. So definitely, I might not even bother till I get super imposition 5. Or when I get her an effect hit rate chest, we can swap it over. But for now, it's fine. Like, honestly, the effect hit rate bonus on the skill is pretty good for me. But yeah, that's going to be pretty nice on Sampo. That was a lucky one to get. I think I got that from just the standard warps. That's cool. Her traces are pretty good, actually. She's 888, and she's got 4 in this. I don't know why, but she does. But she's got all this, and she's got all of her major traces. She is level 80, which is really nice. And yeah, she's obviously no Eidolons. For her relics, so these are more rolled up. So we've got actually a good headpiece. Well, not amazing, but it's decent. Like some attack percent, some effect hit rate. The effect res is whatever, but hey, there you go. Again, she's actually got the full set. And like, I would rather have them in better gear, but like I could maybe swap them. Like I've got this on we could actually swap her to this. It'd be pretty nice. It's fine, whatever. But yeah, these are attack percent boots. They actually do have effect hit rate, but they've mostly rolled HP percent. It's okay. Again, I'd rather have her in the speed boots, of course. She has an attack percent chest. It's at level 6 with some effect hit rate. Probably should roll that up, but I think we've got the triple drop for planers coming up soon. So seeing as I've got good dot characters, and then I've got Dr. Ratio and Jing Yuan, we're gonna go pretty hard on farming the dot plus Ash Blaze and Grand Duke. We're going hard on this Deep Confinement. We're just going to farm that cavern over and over again and get some nice upgrades on these characters, right? So she has this attack percent chest, and she has this +3 gloves, whatever, hands, because there's no effect hit rate on them. So they're just whatever. This is actually pretty good, though, this one. This has 12% effect hit rate, and it's wind damage boost, so that's up at 15. That's not bad. Again, the effect hit rate, the dot planar set. Then she has an attack percent rope. Sadly, again, no effect hit rate. It's got some crit stats on it. It is what it is. It is what it is. So they're dreadfully geared, and we still beat it. We still beat frickin' MoC 12, right? Bailu, I love Bailu. Bailu's great. I see a lot of people say Bailu sucks. Like we just nobody died. Again, like these people are dreadfully geared. Like Sampo is 6.2k HP, 800 defense. Black Swan is a bit better, 3.6 and 988. Like, they're pretty squishy. Pela is even worse, 2.3, 9. Like, they're super squishy. And Bailu got us through with no deaths. I think on the easier half, but against Jianqing on MoC 12, like, we got through. So, like, people saying Bailu sucks. Maybe against enemies that have lots of dots, though she does a lot of healing, and I don't even have great gear on her either. But against crowd control, yeah, like I would not want to bring Bailu against Kafka, that's for sure. But man, people saying Bailu's terrible. It's not true. Like honestly, her revive has been pretty clutch as well. I think that procced like at every stage almost. So Bailu, her traces are pretty good. I still want to get the one more over here. We're working on it. The one more over here, and then she'll be at 888, which is nice. She's got all the major ones, which is cool. She's level 75. Her light cone, she's the level 70 on super imposition 4 now, perfect timing, which I really like on her. I think this is great. 28% effect res, amazing. And up to 42% bonus out. Sorry, 42% for effect resistance is converted into outgoing healing. I think this is fantastic again because she's pretty weak against dots and stuff. She's no like crowd control prevention or dot prevention. I think just having her be able to have a better chance to resist that crowd control and keep healing or keep spamming the A1 for skills is important. Also, she cannot revive. If someone dies, she won't revive them if she's crowd controlled. And she can't use her ultimate to save people, like save your team either if she's crowd controlled. So I think this Lycone's really, really good. I'm a huge fan. Her stats, so she's coming in. Her speed is 123, which is fast for me. It's fast for me. She's got 4.4k HP. I did do like one of the Lynx quests like a couple of days ago, and like the Lynx trial for that quest was way better than that, so it was embarrassing. She has 63.9% effect res, so it's, you know, it's okay. It's something. She does have the energy regen. So yeah, she's got 17% outgoing healing. She's in, like I said, pretty terrible gear. So we've got 5-star speed boots on her, which is nice. Terrible stats, but they're 5-star speed, 25 speed. So that's what she's in. She does have outgoing healing chest in watchmakers because it's what we've got. It's a 5-star outgoing healing. We could level that up more. Again, the stats are kind of crappy though, so I haven't really bothered. She has Longevious, which is nice. The 2-piece max HP boost is good. This one has some effect res on it and some crit stats, I guess. And then we've got the headpiece Longevious, which again doesn't have great stuff, so it's only at +9. Then she is in Broken Keel, where she's got a HP percent with defense percent. It's okay. And some effect res, so that's pretty solid. And she's got energy regen, Broken Keel with a bit of effect res, lots of attack percent. So I've got a bunch. I actually have used my, you know, the customize your relic thing. I've used a bunch for energy regen, Broken Keel ropes. Sorry, these ones, like Broken Keel ropes. Not a single one has come with speed. It's very sad, but it's been good to get some of these characters into energy regen. Which is cool. I really like the energy regen on Bailu. Get back to her stuff sooner. So obviously she has the high effect res. This gives her more. It's upping the crit damage of the team, which is totally useless for the dot team. Totally useless. But she was running in my other team, my main team, before I pulled Aventurine, which is why it's there. So actually maybe we should change this to something else, but it worked. So, you know, for now it's fine. Then we've got Pela. Pela, as you can see, is in absolute god tier relics right here. So Pela is coming in. These are her stats. She has the 124 speed. She has a 10.9% effect hit rate. Glorious. And she is like that. Her traces are really good, as you can see. Really maxed out right there. Her light cone is actually decent. Super imposition 2 on a resolution. It's only level 70. So we definitely want to like... She's also, by the way, level 70, so we'd like to up this stuff to up her defensive stats for sure. But this is pretty good, right? The chance to ensnare. Probably is being resist. Like, this is a problem with all, like, the dot team. Like I said, this dot team is garbage. It was hard carried by the MoC effect. Not going to work on the next MoC. Hard carried by it. But, like, the effect, like, we're getting effect res proccing all over the place on our moves. It's terrible, so... I think this team will be fine with the relics coming soon. That will massively up its potential. But yeah, so she has speed boots. Sadly, they're a bit slow. She has this hat. I don't know why. Just I don't even know if I chose this for her. I think I might have just recommended gear, you know? She's got crit rate chest. I probably just hit recommended gear. What's it giving her? A defense percent. Belobog's Fortress of Preservation. I don't think I put this on her intentionally. We probably have got better stuff. Let's actually switch her right now. Wow, what's it done to her? Who the heck knows? Now she's slower. She have more effect hit rate. 15%. That's 50% more than where we were at. And it's given her Rutilant Arena, ice damage boost, and attack percent. Yeah, okay, we'll change this. She should really be in effect. Sorry, in energy regen and like defensive stuff and speed. I'll re-gear her. Let's just take that off. Let's just take that off for now. Pela's naked. We'll fix her. Yeah. So that's team 1. Terrible team. Hardcore carried by the MoC effect. Now the other team's actually pretty decent. So first of all, we got Jing Yuan. So he's in like the best gear I have right now. His crit values aren't great. His crit rate's good. Obviously, this crit damage would love to be way higher. He has like no speed, but he's at 3,000 attack though. And yeah, he's got actually a chunk of break effect. I don't know if he's supposed to have that. And yeah, so it's Jing Yuan. He is actually, I've been buying the battle pass, so he's up to super imposition 2 of the battle pass light cone, which is nice. This gives you damage based off your max energy, which is cool. His traces are again doing pretty decently. He's actually got a 9 out of 10 here, which is nice. I actually find his skill and his ultimate are really good as well. So like all of his moves are quite, it's like 25%. I think his damage breakdown is like 25% skill, 25% ultimate, 50% follow-up or something. But like his direct damage is solid too. Yeah, that's him. He is in the good set for him. The Ash Blaze and Grand Duke is his best set. The stats aren't ideal though. This helmet is good. It's got a lot of crit damage, which is nice. It's also got some other stats which are fine, but like it's pretty good for me. Like where I'm at, it's pretty good. We did like, I think we did the Ash Blazing Cavern maybe 3 or 4 runs in the lifetime of the account, right? To put it in perspective, most of my relics are from chests, from exploration, from like stuff from the story, and then Echovore, right? We've like, I don't know if I can show you. Maybe I can show you somewhere. We can check. Maybe I've done 10, maybe more than 10. Let's see. Can we see that in here somewhere? I don't know. You can see somewhere like what you've done. I don't know. Glory of the Unyielding. That sounds Stagnant Shadows. We've done 14 Caverns of Corrosion. We've done 14. So that's why my relics suck. I've had comments before saying, "Nub, why don't you change those relics? They suck." I'm like, but I don't have any. I'm still leveling people up and whatnot. Anyway, so he's in decent stuff. So yeah, he's got attack percent boots. I did use the customizer to customize a couple of pieces just to have them. Kind of a waste, but that's okay. Like the customizer stuff gets you back pretty crappy stuff, it seems. He's in attack percent boots. Substats suck, sadly, so we'd love to switch those up. He does have a crit rate chest. Probably would switch this to crit damage. It does have crit damage on it, though. Like, it's really not bad. But we'll see if we drop, like, a better crit damage with crit rate and attack percent substats. I don't know if you can have those, but yeah, something like that. He's got actually pretty darn good gloves. These gloves are great. So they're maxed out at 15. They've got crit rate, and they've got a ton of crit damage. These gloves are, like, probably my best relic with HP percent. Actually, no, not my best relic, but they're very, very good. So I'm really happy with the gloves. And yeah, then he's actually rocking Sigonia, the Unclaimed Desolation, which is giving you crit damage when you kill enemies. So there's actually trotters in this MoC. So when we're killing the trotters, it actually does stack up to 10. And that gives you a lot of crit damage, which he's really lacking, right? He's got really bad crit damage, so it worked well. And we actually got good relics. Again, I think I did like 4 Immersifiers in the triple drop event on this stage of the simulated universe, and we got good stuff. So I was like, yeah, this is great. It's got lightning damage, which is ideal with 12.6% crit rate. So it is, it's pretty decent. And then he's got attack percent rope with crit rate and crit damage, and even some break effect. I think it's pretty decent. So he's actually got really solid. I actually really like this planar set. We got good rolls on it, so pretty happy with that. I did have Inert Salsato before, which was like attack percent and also attack percent, but the subs weren't as good. So I actually do think, because I was finding this does actually stack up pretty well. I found this way better on him, and it's been great for other stuff too. So I've been really happy with it. He's obviously E0, but yeah, that is Jing Yuan as the main carry. We'll touch on Aventurine last because he hard carried us so much. Jing Yuan, she's just god tier, 4-star, so strong. So she's 137, the fastest character on my account. She's very squishy. Unfortunately, she dies a lot. These are like her stats and whatnot. So she is coming in with traces like 888, but she's got like the bonuses from this. She's level 75, which is try keep her alive. her light cone, I did have her in meshing cogs before, and I was like, I want just the more health and defense, because she really does get targeted a lot. She's in Dance, Dance, Dance now, so it's 5-star, but only level 70, and it's super in position too, and that's great. Yeah, it's really good. She is actually E3 for me. I think from maybe the Sparkle banner or something, or maybe the Black Swan banner. I don't remember, but she's E3, which is nice. And for her relics, so she's got speed boots. She's in 4-piece musketeer, which is quite nice for the extra speed, and the attack is good for her. But speed boots, she has an attack % chest. I'll probably roll it up when I get a 5-star. Maybe I have a 5-star. She has just a helmet that sucks, and gloves. The gloves are okay. I mean, attack, and they've got some break effect. I mean, the attack's nice. We love some speed. She then she has an attack % planar sphere, which has a bunch of defense % on it and speed. So I probably should roll this one up more. I'm gonna wait for like the relic farming for the next bit. I think this one's okay for boosting her damage. Like maybe I prefer to get her in a defensive sphere. Then she's got an energy regen rope. It's got some attack %, which is nice, but again, some defensive stats on it, actually. Like the defense % is okay, you know. But she's that, so that's her. Fairly poor relic, but the early game, you know, I've got a lot of this, you know, musketeer and stuff from, again, Echo of War. Do we have, like, we got, that could be, no, it doesn't have any effect res. That could have been nice for Bailu, maybe as a fill-in. I don't know, like, we've got effect % with, like, one speed. There's not even a point in rolling it up, really. So we'll just wait for better. We'll wait for better. She's probably going to be in follow-up set. Like, seriously, she and Sparkle are both probably going to be in follow-up set and dot set from following that cavern. And that's totally fine, right? It's totally fine. Sparkle, she is coming in. So she's level 75, 134 speed. I think the break point is 134. Maybe it's 135 or 6. I don't know. But she is like that. So her stats, she has 124% crit damage. She has energy regen. She's got 23% effect res. So this is one thing. Their effect res, they're both in Broken Keel. They don't have enough effect res. So I'd love to re-gear both of these characters. With Broken Keel, you need 30% effect res to boost everyone's crit damage by 10%. They need Aventurine in the team. So for that one stage where I had to switch Bailu in instead of Aventurine, their effect res, both their Broken Keel stopped working. And the damage of the team went way down because it makes Sparkle give less crit damage. Obviously, he's just missing the crit damage. And obviously, Aventurine does decent damage. So we were missing all of that. It was very sad. But yeah, she's in pretty okay gear. She's got the 5-star speed boots, which is nice, which is some tanky stats. She has my only crit damage chest, I believe, so far, which is blue. Have we got another one yet? Nah, not yet. Not even 4-star. So we'll get a crit damage chest that's 5-star for her at some point, I guess. She has attack gloves with 2 speed, which is super fast, blisteringly fast from my count. And then she's got actually a lot of crit damage on this head. Pity it doesn't have speed, but that's a lot of crit damage, which is actually quite nice. She has a ice damage boost sphere, just because it's Broken Keel. And she then has an energy regen rope with a bit of crit damage on it. So yeah, that's her. And then finally, we've got the man himself, the hard carry for many of these stages, Aventurine. He is just God mode. So he's coming in. He actually solo sustained our team, no problem, through MoC 12 against Sam with 3.4k defense, 120 speed. Just brilliant. He has a bit of crit rate, bit of crit damage. Actually, almost no crit rate, bit of crit damage. He has 45% effect res. And that's 8% of magic. Like, he doesn't have much going on, really. He is in Destiny's Threads for Woven at level 70, super in position 1, 12% effect res, and some more damage. I'll probably upgrade this one after I've finished upgrading its showtime, I think. But yeah, seems good enough. I don't know. His traces, you know, we still haven't quite grabbed these ones up here, but he's at 888 for his main ones now, which is great, solid. He's obviously E0. I didn't mention Bailu. I should have mentioned Bailu's E2. we pulled a bunch of Bailu, which is actually great for making her heal more. But he's coming in then for his relics. He has this, with a bit of crit damage and defense %. I should actually roll this one up to 15. Like, it's not bad. It's totally fine. It's got some defense rolls. The attack rolls kind of suck, but crit damage, defense % are nice. He has defense % boots, even with 3 speed, which is cool, and some break effect, which is actually okay, I think. He has a defense % chest, 4-piece, but with crit damage, crit rate, break effect, it's good, right? And then he's got 4-star ring of the same set with a bit of defense percent again and some effect res. So that's nice too. Yeah, this is just, I think, gear I got through the main quest. It was on my Preservation Trailblazer. He's now in terrible stuff. He still has his Bellowbogs. He's got some okay Bellowbog stuff. My Preservation Trailblazer. Like energy regen, it's not bad, I guess. But yeah, Aventurine, he is in Broken Keel. Defense percent. This used to be on Sparkle. We swapped it over. This is great. Defense percent with look at all that effect res and crit damage and HP percent. This is a great. I guess he doesn't need the HP percent, but the crit damage and effect res is really, really nice. And then he's got a defense percent rope as well. This one is insane. We rolled this up when we got the Aventurine pulls. This has 10 speed. It is god tier. It is so good. And even has a bit of crit rate as well. So this rope is probably actually the best relic on my account. It's probably the best one. He has it. So for him, in terms of gear, I think what I would like to do would be obviously get him into, level 15 5-star gear. Maybe even like speed boots or some speed substats or something to get him to like the 1, 3, 4 break point. So we get some extra turns in. That'd be pretty good. I don't know. Does the speed make much difference? Like maybe with Dance Dance Dance, I don't really know how all that speed tuning stuff works, honestly. But maybe. But like he solo sustained us like a god. Does tons of damage. The effect res is great. He's particularly good with this team because again, with his talent, right? That's what's so strong. With his talent, he's giving everyone 43.7% effect res. So all their broken keels work. No problem. And he's resisting everything pretty much. Like he's, very, very often. We'll get him even more effect res with this soonish. And yeah, that's where we are at the team. So we did it. It worked out well. I'm delighted to actually beat it for the first time. I think it's kind of interesting to see, like, again, I think again, it doesn't come up here. I think the Jing Yuan team is pretty solid. Like, there's a lot to be improved. Like, I would love to get, Sparkle and Jing Yuan 160 speed plus. Both of them faster. Jing Yuan with more crit damage. Aventurine, and like we could improve all of their stuff, but like the core of that team is that's a properly solid team. This team is actually good. This team might be okay, but dear Lord, they've got their relics are so bad, and Pela is in an absolute state. I was using Gwynaifen before. I think Pela is actually better. Pela is more SP efficient, and they want to use their SP like crazy. This was on full auto as well, by the way. To do this, like we're 13 cycles. We're not doing it in 20 if I'm manual. It's just not happening. It's really about getting the gear, right? There's no point in manual. It's not gonna make a difference. But yeah, this is super hard carried by the I don't even know what it's called. What's it called? Whatever it's called, the thing. So yeah, but that was fun. Like I went in this today. I think that before I was up at like stage 6 or 7. We cleared through all of these today, which was great. So we're only missing 60 jade and 100 feathers. I don't even know what these feathers do. And some credits. Like, we're not missing much. So that's pretty nice. Honestly, it's pretty great. So I'm happy about that. Let me know what you think. Like, what sort of state were you in the first time you beat this? I'm curious how long it will take me to get up to the 20 cycle. Like, unfortunately, this one, which is going to be the easy one for me, is going away in 4 days. The memory turbulence, that's the one. This is going away in 4 days. So I don't know. I think the relic bonus thing starts in 2 days, so we'll have a couple of days to farm it up. I mean, maybe we'll up their gear and be okay to go, but I'm not expecting too much. But for the future, I definitely think let me see, this is the next one. Okay, we haven't done much of this. Like, for this memory turbulence, enemies take more damage. Will do damage. Like, this seems fairly generic. Every time an ally, attack launched by an ally, that seems okay. But it's obviously, like, our dot team in particular. Like, my dot team is absolutely shocking. We're going to really have to redo that one. I'm still very confident with the Aventurine team. We could always, get Dr. Ratio in or something. I don't know. He's not been used. We've got, like, Trailblazer is up to max ascension. He's not been used. We've got a bunch of level 70s that aren't actually being used. Herta would definitely come in for pure fiction. I think Pela will be the next one to get up, and I might go for Robin. We'll talk more about that, obviously, when we see the live stream. Robin is maybe, because I do like Harmony. Harmony is kind of nuts. We'll see. But there you go. That's my first time clearing an MoC 12. Yeah, 2 stars. 34 out of 36 stars. Sweet. Thanks for watching. I hope I inspired you at my Pela build, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.